Hello, this time we're going to discuss about equations with variables on both sides. Our objectives here is to solve equations with variables on both sides and to identify equations that are identities or had no solution. Okay? So we have here one example. What is the solution of the equation 5x plus 2 equals 2x plus 14? If you are going to observe, we have variable on the left side and variable on the right side. And in order to solve the given equation, make sure that you are going to place or put all the terms with variables on one side of the equation. It is your choice if you are going to put all together on the left side of the equation or on the right side of the equation. Okay? So we have here, let us try to put all the terms with variables on the left side of the equation. So we need to move 2x on the other side of the equation. And how are we going to eliminate it? We need to get the opposite. And the opposite is negative 2x. So we're going to write negative 2x on both sides of the equation. Then after that, we're now going to add 5x plus negative 2x, that is equal to 3x. Bring down positive 2 is equal to 2x minus 2x, that will be 0. Then we now have 14. Okay? Try to observe. We have constant on the left side and constant on the right side. So we have to move 2 on the right side of the equation. All we need to do is get the opposite, and that is negative 2. We're going to write negative 2 on both sides of the equation. And then bring down 3x. 2 plus negative 2, that will be 0, is equal to 14 plus negative 2, that is equal to 12. Okay? Your x has a coefficient of 3. Always remember that in solving for an equation, make sure that the coefficient of the variable is 1. So here, the variable of x is 3. Therefore, we're going to divide both sides of the equation by 3, the coefficient of x. So that 3 divided by 3, that is 1, you're just going to copy x, is equal to 12 divided by 3, that is equal to 4. Okay? So that is the solution of the given equation. Okay. Let's consider another example. We have here, what is the solution of 7k plus 2 equals 4k minus 10? We have here variables on the left side and on the right side. Let us put all together the terms with variables on one side of the equation. So from our previous example, we put all together on the left side. This time, let us try to put 7x on the right side. So we need to get the opposite of 7k, and that is negative 7k. Negative 7k. Okay? So 7 minus 7, that will be 0. Bring down 2. So you now have here 4 plus negative 7, that is negative 3k. Bring down negative 10. We're going to combine all similar terms. 2 and negative 10 are similar terms. So we need to put this one on the left side of the equation. All we need to do is get the opposite. And the opposite is positive 10. Okay? This will be positive 10 also. Okay? So 2 plus 10, that is now 12, is equal to, bring down, negative 3k. Negative 10 plus 10, that will be 0. Okay? So we are now going to solve for the value of k. Your k has a coefficient of negative 3. Therefore, we're going to divide each side of the equation by negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3, that will be 1. So we're just going to copy the variable k is equal to 12 divided by 3, that is 4. Positive divided by negative, that is negative. The value of your k is equal to negative 4. Again, do not be confused. We can write negative 4 equals k as this way. K is equal to negative 4. That is through symmetric property of equality. Okay? The next one we have here. What is the solution of its equation? Try to observe. It has a grouping symbol, the parentheses. Okay? Before solving the given equation, we need to get rid of the grouping symbol parentheses. Try to observe 4 and this parentheses. There's no plus sign here, there's no minus sign here. Therefore, the operation between 4 and this term is multiplication. We can get rid of the parentheses by applying the distributive property of multiplication. So we're just going to apply the distributive property. 4 times 2y, that is 8y. Then 4 times 1, that is positive 4, is equal to the same thing. In order to get rid of the parentheses, you're just going to apply distributive property. 2 times y, that is 2y. Then 2 times 13, that is equal to 26. Positive times negative, that is negative. Okay? We have 8y and 2y on both sides of the equation. We need to combine similar terms. So we have to get the opposite of 2y, and that is negative 2y. We're going to write negative 2y on both sides of the equation. So you now have 8y plus negative 2y, that is 6y. Bring down positive 4 is equal to 2y plus negative 2y, that is 0. Bring down negative 26. Okay? You have here positive 4 on the left side of the equation. We need to get rid of this. So what is the opposite of positive 4? It is negative 4. Negative 4 on both sides of the equation. So you now have 6y. Positive 4 plus negative 4, that will be 0, is equal to negative 26 plus negative 4, that is negative 30. Okay? And then after that, we're going now to solve for the value of y. Your y has a coefficient of 6. Therefore, we're going to divide both sides of the equation by 6. So that 6 divided by 6, that is equal to 1. So you only have 1y, or just y, is equal to 30 divided by 6, that is equal to 5. Negative divided by positive, that is negative. So y is equal to negative 5. Okay? Let's do the other example, this one. So A and B are very similar. So you're just going to apply the distributive property here in order to get rid of the parentheses. 7 times 4, that is equal to 28. Then you have 7 times A, that is equal to negative 7A, is equal to 3 times A, that is 3A. And then 3 times negative 4, that is negative 12. Okay, try to observe. Your variables are found on the left side and on the right side. Okay, let us try to move all the variables on the right side. So, we need to get the opposite of negative 7A, and that is positive 7A. Positive 7A. Okay? So you now have 28. Negative 7A plus 7A, that will be 0, is equal to 3 plus 7, that is equal to 10A. Bring down negative 12. Again, we're going to isolate here A. So, we're going to get rid of negative 12. And we need to get the opposite. And what is the opposite? It is positive 12. So, we're going to write positive 12 on both sides of the equation. So you now have 8 plus 2, that is 10. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 4. So you have 40 equals 10A. And then negative 12 plus 12, that will be 0. The coefficient of your A is 10. Therefore, we're going to divide both sides of the equation by 10. 10 divided by 10, that is 1. So you now have A is equal to 40 divided by 10, that is 4. So 4 is equal to A. Again, as what I have told you, you can write that one as A equals 4. Can you follow? Okay? Let us proceed to the next one. How about this one? The variables are found on both sides of the equation. Okay? So you're just going to copy your left side. 10x plus 12 is equal to, the right side of the equation has a parenthesis. Again, there's no plus sign here, there's no minus sign, meaning to say you're going to multiply. Applying the distributive property, 2 times 5, that is 10x. And then 2 times 6, that is positive 12. Okay? Now, variables are found on both sides of the equation. So we need to move. So the opposite of 10x, that is negative 10x. Negative 10x. Okay? What is 10 plus negative 10? That is 0. Bring down 12. Is equal to 10 plus negative 10, that is still 0. Bring down 12. Okay, try to look at this particular example. Is 12 equal to 12? Is that true? Yes, that is true. Do we have a remaining variable in this equation? No. Okay. So if after solving a given equation and you come up with this kind of situation wherein the left side is equal to the right side of the equation. Therefore, the solution here is many solution or what we call infinite solution. Okay? Infinite, meaning to say there are more variable values of x. Infinite solution. Okay? In this kind of equation, you can have more than one solution. It has many solutions. You cannot count. Okay. Let us try to go back at this part of the equation. This part. Try to observe the left side and the right side of the equation. 10x plus 12. 10x plus 12. Are they identical? Are they the same? Yes. So if you encounter this kind of equation, the left side is just the same as the right side, then it means to say that the equations are identical, meaning it has many solutions or infinite number of solutions. Okay? Next. Okay. An equation that is true for every possible value of the variable is an identity. So, like what our example is. X plus 1 is equal to x plus 1. They are identity or identical. They are just the same. An equation that has no solution if there is no value of the variable that makes the equation true. Example, this one. Okay? If you encounter this kind of equation, then meaning to say it has no solution. Why? Let us verify. We have here x plus 1. Let us try the first one. Is equal to x plus 1. Okay? Combining similar terms, we're going to move your x on the left side. So we need to get the opposite. Negative x, negative x. Okay? What is x minus x? That is 0. So you have there 1. Equals. X minus x is 0. Bring down 1. Are they equal? Yes, they are equal. Meaning to say, in this kind of example, this is many solution. Okay? Many solution or infinite solution. Okay? Bear with my writings. Now, let us consider this one. X plus 1 equals x plus 2. Do the same thing, combine similar terms. So we need to get the opposite of positive x, and that is negative x. Negative x on both sides of the equation. So what is x minus x? That is 0. Bring down 1 equals. What is x minus x? That is 0. Bring down 2. Question. Is 1 equal to 2? No. They are not equal. In this case, we do not have variable, and since they are not equal, therefore the equation has no solution. Can you see now the difference? Again, if they are equal, it has many solutions or infinite solution. But if they are not equal, it means that the given equation has no solution. There's no value of x that will satisfy the given equation. That is why it has no solution. Okay? We have here 9m minus 4 equals negative 3m plus 5 plus 12m. On the right side of the equation, you have 2m. You have negative 3m and 12m. Let us combine first the two terms. Negative 3m plus 12m plus 5. Okay? So you now have here 9m minus 4 is equal to negative 3m plus 12m, that is equal to 9m plus 5. Okay, combining similar terms, we're going to move 9m on the left side of the equation. So we need to get the opposite, and the opposite is negative 9m. Negative 9m. Okay, let us now combine. 9m plus negative 9m, that will be 0. You are going to bring down negative 4. Is equal to 9m plus negative 9m, that is 0. Bring down 5. Okay, so we have here no variables left. Negative 4 is equal to 5. Is that true? No. They are not equal. Since they are not equal, is it no solution or many solution? Okay. It is no solution. Okay. Any question? So, can you see now the difference between no solution and many solution? Okay. Let us have this one. So, we're going to get rid of the parentheses. All you need to do is apply the distributive property of multiplication. So, we have 3 times 4b, that is 12b. Then 3 times negative 2, that is negative 6, is equal to negative 6 plus 12b. Okay? Then after that, we're going to move this one on the right side of the equation. So we need to get the opposite. And the opposite is negative 12b. We're going to write negative 12b on both sides of the equation. So we have 12 plus negative 12, that will be 0. Bring down negative 6 is equal to negative 6. Then positive 12 plus negative 12, that will be 0. No variables left. We have here, is negative 6 equal to negative 6? Yes. So, since they are equal, you can say that it has many solutions. Okay, many solution or infinite solution. Okay, the next one, we have 2x plus 7 is equal to, again, distributive property, negative 1 times 3, that is negative 3. Negative 1 times negative 2x, that is positive 2x. Get the opposite. Okay, this time we will try to move 2x on the right side. So you have the opposite of 2x, that is negative 2x. Negative 2x. So you now have 2x minus 2x, that will be 0. Bring down 7 is equal to negative 3. 2x plus negative 2x, that will be 0. No variables left. Okay? Is 7 equal to negative 3? No, they are not equal. Since they are not equal, therefore, we can say that the equation has no solution. Can you follow? Okay? Any more question? Okay, no more question.